No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long-lasting implications. It's the Tigers and the Braves. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Braves head coach. This could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate and prove they are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, should I held on to that? Get the outside.
Right at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
Lets it fly.
We caught up to that.
Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm
Well,
the offensive coordinator,
it.
I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Looking to throw, it's Lockhart. Got him. Oh, he got loose. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route.
Maybe some room here. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Jackson
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Floating away. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Braves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh,
Makes the
he
catch.
huge.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback making checks. Sends it back in motion. Out of the shotgun on third down.
Get that.
Doing what
Oh
he does
my
best.
gosh,
He
I
can
need a
move.
sack.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on fourth down. Right down the middle.
What a throw.
At the 45 on his way. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's a heat. Chase to the right.
Come on, you slow defensive line.
Movie fires.
Oh my
Finds a man on the
gosh.
left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quarterback may change this route. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Second down, he'll throw it. The quick out. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Braves! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Lockhart. That's caught. It's Dupree. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for it all. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Go, go. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Braves lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
And the Braves will try to pick it up on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
No mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
And the Braves Braves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Steps away. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass.
Oh, what the I was right there.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He's got it at the 30. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This team
grabs it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He marched 78 yards down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. That's caught. It's Burke. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Braves come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Right back to the well. Inside the 25. Spins away. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Well, that changed things a bit after the penalty. It's 3rd and 3. Run in the red zone. It's Robertson. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Braves!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. He'll return it. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Still running at the 40. Off to the races. At the 30. The 20. He's at the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they did tack on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Burke. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Braves will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Braves have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with Oregon taking on the #1 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
The Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
He unleashes a long one. A 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it. What a tremendous contested catch. And the Braves will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He might want another play. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Braves! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Tyler. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. From the gun, the running back has it. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. And his throw is incomplete. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Try to get their offense going on this drive. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker is Harris. Hits the accelerator to the right. Running inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Braves.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Bringing it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Makes the grab. It's Dupree. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Tyler. They're working that left side. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Got the back. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Dropping back, it's Tyler. Finds his man. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. From the red zone, it's Matthews. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Got it in the middle. It's Burke. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
So now it's second and long. They just keep firing. Finds his man. It's Burke.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
First half of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Dropping back, it's Tyler. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Still on his feet. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gives it on the option. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Finding some room. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
To the air, it's Tyler. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the 1st down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Braves will try to get their offense going on this drive. That turnover on the last possession was a killer. Now it's a 2-score game, and they've got to get things going right now. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And back to the air on second down. Into the end zone. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Here we go, ready. Flag 14, flag 1852, soldier. 1852, soldier.
The offense changing the play.
Right, here he go.
He'll try to get it through the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid.
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The corners are walked up tight. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go right back to it. Could be an alley. He's at the touchdown, Tigers. Rolled his way into the end zone. The Tigers are back on top.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
Number 48 set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Yeah, and you're just running at a time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency.
Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Got a man. It's right. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And thank goodness for those new age throwing techniques. It takes wear and tear off your arm because it ought to be tired by now over 450.
This guy can throw from all the different arm slots and arm angles he wants, Reese, but the end result is always the same. Completions and touchdowns. This dude's a machine.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
He's got it on the move. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.